Hello and welcome. Well, Keir Starmer has actually done us a favour. Yes, I will repeat that. Keir Starmer has done us a favour. What do I mean? Well, he's done us a favour by blocking Andy Burnham. Hold on, you may say, but Andy Burnham seems like a good guy. He seems like someone who would ultimately be a better leader than Keir Starmer. I agree. However, Andy Burnham being blocked from the Gorton and Denton by-election is a good thing. Blocking it was, despite what some people around Keir may say, blocking it was. Because, of course, that means that ultimately Andy Burnham cannot be a thorn in the side of Keir in Parliament, because he now has no access to that route, at least not in the short term, to that destination of Parliament. And why is it a good thing? If Andy's probably going to be, ultimately, if he ever gets a chance, a better leader than Keir. And why is it good that Keir blocked him? Because, number one, Keir has blocked him. It's obvious. We know that. This is not the sign of someone who is secure in their own leadership, who is secure in their own skin, comfortable in their own skin. This is someone who's thrashing around and showing the authoritarian streak for all to see, if you hadn't seen it already, and how wide and broad and all-encompassing it is in terms of Keir Starmer's psyche. Do we see that? And if he wasn't done before as a leader, and he kind of was, he is definitely done now. This will hasten his demise, his replacement, from within the party, I would presume. And what then of Andy Burnham? Yes, it is a shame, but Andy Burnham has been out of the national level of politics for quite some time. And right now, the country needs someone who would hit the ground running from within the Labour Party, which initially it will be. Ultimately, Labour are likely to lose a general election, very likely, because I believe that the public have had enough. The distaste is similar to what it was after 14 years of Tory rule. It took Labour less than 14 months, so maybe that distaste is greater. And Keir's popularity, inverted commas, ratings is, well, in practically negative figures. So I think Labour will go, but they need to learn when they're here, and they still have time here, and we need someone in charge, whilst Labour are in power, who is more competent than Keir. So Andy's not going to get there, but even if he had gotten there, I think that maybe it would have taken him a lot of time to find his feet. And in that time, well, we would run out of time to get the country back in order and under control in oh so many different ways. And maybe if Andy had been given a chance sooner rather than later, well, he could have drifted further left than Keir. And that probably wouldn't be a good thing. But we'll never know, at least for the moment. Also, and this is the sad bit about the whole thing, Sadiq Khan recently was praising Andy Burnham, suggesting that he would be someone good, that he should be given a chance to move forward and up the ranks. Sadiq Khan. Now, Sadiq is one of these people who doesn't really fill me full of confidence, who I have many question marks over. He's not someone that I immediately warm to for all sorts of reasons. And if Sadiq Khan is praising you, then that's worrisome. Sadiq Khan, of course, a Fabian, and I wonder perhaps whether Andy Burnham is also a Fabian. Maybe he is. What does it mean exactly anyway? Who knows? No doubt there are different shades of Fabians, but no doubt also it is a very peculiar thing when so many people within the Labour Party are Fabians. Why not just have it being a Fabian party rather than this? We're sort of involved but we're kind of not, but we have a lot of influence, carry on. I'm not one for secret societies that wield a lot of power, even those ones that are so secret that they're hidden in plain sight. Don't like it at all. But maybe Andy is something different. Maybe we would see that. We're not going to see that right now. What we are going to see is that Labour will probably face a fair old savaging in that by-election. And even if the candidate wins, it's going to be nasty. It's going to be rough. It's going to be tough. And that then sends a signal to the Labour leadership team, including Keir, but excluding him, in the sense that more plotting will take place, inevitably. And the fact he's blocked Andy in a fairly authoritarian way will also cause ripples in those people in that leadership team who are not Keir. And we see also with Keir someone who's obviously, by making that move on Andy Burnham, floundering, desperate to stay in power. And that's why I say he's done us a favour by blocking Andy Burnham, because it reveals much and it will cause much. And much of what will be caused is to the detriment, ultimately, of Keir Starmer and his leadership, which, well, its demise, his demise in terms of that position of PM, is now hastened, and if it wasn't inevitable already, is now inevitable.